Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Akashic Rose with Sabrina Dawn. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Alright, so I'm happy to be back with you this Monday morning, and I just want to say a quick thank you actually to the person that left the link on my last video. I believe it's fixed. I've checked it multiple times, so hopefully it's fixed. It was something that was very simple. I just needed to know the right wording and the right spots to look on my phone. So thank you very much for that. Okay. Alright, we're going to start off with the Angel Tarot by Radley Valentine. I'm going to call in all the archangels to help support this reading. We ask that only messages of love, light, and healing of the highest healing order come through. They're saying stop. Okay, strength. Archangel Ariel. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Harsh judgments. Okay, do you see the 11? Okay, so that's telling me actually is that there's a mirror going on, okay, that you are having harsh judgments of yourself. And if you are having any harsh judgments out into the world, out at like somebody else or something going on in the world, it's really how harshly you judge is really a reflection. They're asking you to take it in a little bit and do some inner reflection and look at how you judge yourself, because how harsh you're judging the world, or you're judging yourself in many different ways. And I feel like it's holding you back. Okay, so I actually saw, see the rainbow? They keep bringing my attention to the rainbow while I'm talking. And this weekend I actually saw 3 separate rainbows all at the same time. It was just magical. It was beautiful. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that that you can use color therapy to help you process a lot of some of this inner judgment. Okay, you can use Archangel Michael to help you disconnect from some of these thought forms. And some of these thought forms, some of the ways that you're judging yourself, or you're judging, and the horn agrees, judging the outside world is actually an old tape. Okay, so it's something you may have heard when you were a kid. It might have been part of society, or might have been within your own home, or from your parents towards you or towards each other. Or you could also pick up through the family line a way of thinking about something. So you could be having judgment, like the way that judgment was in your family. You could have that passed down, and it could be replaying. So Archangel Michael is a great place to go in to work with, to start cutting cords. You can picture, like, think about the comics, right, with the little thought bubbles. Picture whatever judgment is that's going on, or just judgment in general, is a little thought bubble above your head, and you can use Archangel Michael to cut the cords. I believe we've talked about this recently on this channel. Now that Archangel Michael and Archangel Ariel is coming through, and Archangel Ariel is actually for me, the way that she comes in is the archangel of animals, okay, especially the domesticated animals. Okay, she loves to work with pets or any animal, but for just domesticated pets tends to be the one that I connect with her most with. But she helps us work with animals, and there's a part of us that feels a bit out of control right now. Do you see how she's taking control of the wild animal? So I feel like Archangel Ariel's coming in and helping us connect to the lion and lioness within ourselves, so that we can pull on that strength and tame the wild beast within ourselves that's having these erratic or like really judgmental thoughts. It could be about others, it could be about yourself. But either way, the 11's telling me that there's a mirror going on in whatever is happening right now. And we're just calling on Archangel Michael to help. We're going to work with the Archangel Michael Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Okay, they're saying stop. Okay, take your time making this decision. And there's a prayer that's with it. So you have a decision to make, okay? And Archangel Ariel is coming in to help you quiet some of that mind that's feels like maybe it's out of your control. So what I'm hearing is that it's okay to come in and use Archangel Michael and to start not taking all of your thoughts so seriously, and going in for some quiet time and some rest to be able to understand what is your true voice. What is it that you really want? Is it fears that you're listening to predominantly right now? Is that the wild beast? Is it judgment? Is it afraid of failure? It's fear in some way, okay? But they're saying to take time making this decision that you have to make. This could be in love, career, creative work. It could be with your health. So Archangel Michael, please help me stay strong and relaxed as I approach this situation. Remind me to detach, step back, right? Cut those cords. Allow the situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me. You can take a screenshot of this if you'd like. And so I've heard people say this before. I don't always think of the Strength card this way, but I am hearing it, at least for a few, that sometimes when the Strength comes up, it's because you're in need of strength. Okay, to looking in the mirror and seeing yourself as that lion and lioness, or lioness. Okay. And when you call upon that strength, that inner fire, okay, it will help you align to your truth and to your voice and what you want and what you feel is being divinely led to you. And you don't have to worry so much about the decision you make or any possible mistake, because that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that there's like this voice, like, what if I make a mistake? What if I do this? What if I do that? And I'm hearing that these are just voices from the past. This is like a family lineage for a lot of people watching this, like a voice that's kind of hanging over, that's really just about family patterns and family lineage energy. And it's not really your true voice or your true destiny. So now I'm using the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. Reaching your destination. Look at that. Okay. Your light is shining brightly. And do you see here, it's like there's this castle in the bubble, okay? But in the card here, there's a castle and there's the doorway. It's being lit and it says you're shining, your light is to shine brightly. So if you feel like you don't know whether or not you are making the right decision with something, it's okay to take your time, okay? You can ask the angels to help for clarity, to release judgment and fear so that you can have a direct, and it was 7-11 when I was saying that, we got the 11 again. So we get that like direct inspiration when we clear away multiple thoughts. So I'm kind, like I said, I'm feeling some fiery, like almost like wild beast like energy, like fiery energy of like thoughts, like many different thoughts that could be holding you back, and it's confusing you because one way is leading you one way and you can really agree with a lot of that. Then you have these other thoughts and it's telling you something else and you can really agree with that, and then it's like, it's just getting frustrating. Okay, so your light is shining brightly, reaching your destination. So take your time making this decision, because that's part of reaching the destination. Okay, it's enjoying the journey to real, like getting there, so that when you get there, you can trust when you're there more so. When you have that quiet time and you allow your inner voice to shine out, you can hear that over a lot more of the fear. But if you rush, okay, if you allow like the beastly thoughts to kind of like take over into in other words, fearful thoughts, and to take over, and you either run away too fast or run to it too fast, you're not going to trust your decision. Okay. Okay, so I'm hearing to use this deck again. This is the Sacred Traveler deck. Fogged in, go slow, take time. Yep. This is what they're saying, loves. Okay, take your time. It's okay. It's not about the destination. It's about reaching your destination grounded and clear, okay? And when you do that, you're going to be a lot more sure of where it is that you're landing, and you're going to feel a lot more confident, and you're going to have a lot more of that strength to get through some of the harder times, because there's always the ebbs and flows, right? Some of the harder times in your decisions, the changes and the ebbs and flows and the insecurities, when you know that you have taken this step with surety. I'm not even sure if that's a word, but that's what I'm hearing. Okay, and you notice how this boat is, on top of water. So I feel like there's just a lot of emotions going on, and just the angels are coming in and saying, take some deep breaths and make sure that you're making choices from a place of confidence instead of the place of fear. Okay, the place of emotions, being too emotional, that beast that we were talking about. Oh, my camera just went foggy. There we go. Okay. And Archangel Michael and Archangel Ariel are coming in to help you to have that strength. Okay, so she's bringing in the inner lioness, and he's bringing in like that inner lion. Okay, the masculine and the feminine, and balancing that so we can have balanced, clear decisions. So whatever the decision is that you make. Okay, I'm gonna use chakra love, this deck. What chakra can the collective look at to understand more about making this decision with more clarity and peace? Oh, yep, that's what we've been saying the whole time, right? Self-love. The crystal is rose quartz. So you can leave that in your pillow. You can leave that underneath your bed. You can put it in your pockets. You can wear bracelets, necklaces, put it in your bra, whatever works for you. You can meditate with it when you're trying to make this decision to balance out your emotions. Excuse me. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. Okay? So looking into your heart chakra and learning to open that up and see the mirror of love instead of the mirror of faults of others, faults of yourself. Look into the mirror and really see the beauty of who you are and the love that you are. And that will help you know that you're making a choice from a loving place. And you'll be more comfortable with the decisions that you make as you do that. And you can use rose quartz to help you and help guide you. All right, well, thank you all very much. And they're also telling me I wasn't going to talk about it again, but I actually recorded probably about 6 videos and stopped them today. Had a very hard time, and I was just working through that, and I was doing just say yes, and I was meditating, and I was, you know, working with my crystals and my Florida water, and just trying to get clear over, you know, like try to get out of the way so that I can be a channel for the information. And so you know, the message that's coming through, it's kind of funny. It's very similar to what I need to hear too. So, you know, just keep saying yes to yourself and what it is that you know. So I know that I love doing this, and I know that this is where I'm being guided to do. So I'm doing my best to get still and quiet and not allow those fearful beast type voices to get in the way. And I just do my best to say yes. And so they're having me talk about it because it doesn't always just go away. It doesn't always just snap of the fingers. It's an ongoing process, and I've had to do that a lot in the last week to get these videos up. I probably am going to have to go back and delete like 6 or 7 different videos, right? Like, I just couldn't get started. And so I decided to stick with it. And I hope that you enjoy this and also understand that I'm working through some of these more shadowy type energies myself. And hopefully that I won't have to keep just saying yes, and I'll just be the yes and just know that the decision I've made to continue to do this is what I'm being called to do, right? So then I won't have to question, you know, myself and stuff like that, and hear these thoughts. Okay, so you can call on Archangel Michael and Raphael for the heart chakra, but also Ariel for that strength, okay, for that inner strength that is wanting to come through and to look in the mirror and see that strength. Okay. All right, well, I'm sending you all my love, and I will see you tomorrow morning. All right, thank you so much, guys. All my love.